Alrighty, well, hello everybody. Isaac Rosenthal here with you. Oregon Ducks hockey once again hosting the Cal Bears. It will be just me tonight. No Derek Armstrong, but so happy to have you with us. Let's walk through what happened in the Ducks game against Cal last night. A 5-2 victory in that one for the Ducks. Really good first game. I think you'd have to say it was one of those games where the Ducks were more or less in control for the entire night, but they still had to fight for it. They never really pulled away. 5-2 at the end. A couple of goals coming in the third period, but Ducks were not, dominating that game, at least on the scoreboard, even if they might have been dominating for extended periods on the ice. So they had to stay focused. They did. The Cal kind of kept the fight in, kept them on task. Ultimately, though, Ducks 5-2 win with goals from 3 rookies, and we'll go through those rookies real quickly. Liam Baird got a goal. Jimmy Gagan got the first one for the Ducks, and Nick Slayton scoring as well. Another rookie we'll shout out was Henry Bradford, who had the opening night win in his first start as a collegiate goaltender. Alrighty, sorry about that. So, Henry Bradford got the win in his first start as a collegiate netminder. Looked pretty good in the process. Wasn't tested too much from Cal, but was up to the test every time. And I think talking with the coaches after the game, Christian Vivian put it really well. He said everything he should have. Cal did score 2 goals, but one goal, just a dirty move up the middle, and the other goal, an absolute laser. So nothing he could really do about either one of those. Everything that he could do anything about, he was up to the challenge for. And then again, those 3 rookie goal scorers, we'll go through them again real quick. Nick Slayton, Jimmy Gagan, and Liam Baird. Also had goals from veterans Connor Rendell and Austin Charnholm in that one. We get a different netminder for the Ducks tonight. It'll be Roddy Peterson between the pipes. We got 11 minutes left before this one. We are going to take another quick break here, and I will be back with you closer to puck drop. All right, hello everybody. Just a couple of seconds left in warm-ups. We're gonna reset things for you one more time before the game. Oregon Ducks and the Cal Bears Packade hockey tonight. Second conference game of the season for the Ducks. They were 5-2 winners over this Cal Bear team last night with 3 rookie goal scorers joining Austin Charnholm and Connor Rendell. Those 3 rooks getting their first goals of their collegiate career were Nick Slayton, Jimmy Gagan, and Liam Baird. They joined Hank Bradford between the pipes, getting his first win in his first collegiate start. It'll be Roddy Peterson in goal for the Ducks tonight, building on a great rookie season that he had as a sort of 1.5 goaltender behind Grayson Parks a season ago. I think Grayson was the number 1, but Roddy probably would be done a disservice by calling him a backup to Grayson Parks last season. And the Minnetonka native will get the start between the pipes for the Ducks tonight. I think the coaches yesterday were more or less pleased-ish with the performance. Would have liked to be maybe a little smoother game, a little more connected, but I think they more or less for the first game of the season were pretty impressed with the product on the ice. It's an opinion that I would share as well. Did look like a team that was playing its first game together, but also looked like a team that had a tremendously high ceiling. We got to cut the ice here, and then we'll be back for a warmer for the anthem after that. So we will give you one more quick break. You can just have the advantage since you're watching this on a recorded stream anyway. You don't have to take the break. Just scroll that bar forward until you see the ice come back and the logo go away. We'll be back with you soon. Hey, hello again, everybody. Oregon Duck Hockey on YouTube, hosting the Cal Bears tonight. We have a packed house in Medford, over 600 in attendance tonight, and that count was as of a while ago. They were going to cap attendance at 700, and folks, there is just not an empty seat in this building. Whole crowd, whole bleachers are full, beer garden stretching all the way nearly toward the Cal bench to the left of us, and standing room only to our right as well. We're just about ready for the anthems. I'm going to take you through the Duck starting lineup real quickly here. It's going to sound pretty familiar from last night. The one difference is that Roddy Peterson gets the start in goal. His defense pairing that'll start in front of him, Austin Poltz along with Caden Gordon. And then that forward line of Jimmy Gagan, Liam Baird, and Jack Garrity. And oh boy, is that a talented line with Jack Garrity and Jimmy Gagan, who had his first collegiate goal last night, as did Liam Baird. So everyone, both of the rookies that are on that top line had their first collegiate goals last night. We hope to get a couple of new first collegiate goals tonight. Starting lineups being announced on the PA now, and I hope you can hear me on the broadcast, because I can barely hear me in my own ears. It is loud. So Garrity been announced. That was Jimmy Gagan. Here's Liam Baird's introduction. Austin Poltz. And Caden Gordon, the rookie, joins Austin Poltz on the blue line. And Roddy Peterson getting the start between the pipes. Riley Orr and Christian Vivian, the Ducks coaching staff. We're going to break here quickly for the anthem, and then we'll be back with some real hockey. Well, only 35 minutes or so after I started my pregame. I think I ran out of steam a little bit there as a one-man pregame show, but we're ready for some hockey here. Isaac Rosendahl flying solo tonight. Getting ready for the start of this one. Oregon Ducks and the Cal Bears. Pac 8 ACHA hockey here. Let's get that Pac 8 logo on the screen if I can do it in time. Hey, there we go. Conference action. Folks, if you'd like your logo in the corner of the screen, grow your business, we'd love to be in touch. Lots of expenses for the broadcast, and try to keep our hands out of the club funds as much as possible. Those funds, after all, are for the club. So we'd love to have you as a sponsor. Can you tell I'm killing time? Not quite sure what we're waiting for here. There's a whistle. And now we are ready. Jack Garrity will dig in for the face-off for the Ducks, and we're underway. Get our clock rolling. Caden Gordon chases after it, and it'll be icing early on. 19:44 left. Gives us a chance to roll the clock down and catch up. Baird will take the face-off this time. He's got Gagan behind him, Garrity to his right. And the puck slides out across. It'll squirt out of the zone where it's collected by Caden Gordon and dumped back in. Garrity and Baird will get back across the blue line and then chase after it. Now run up the boards. Kept in by Gagan, but off some Cal skates. And out of the zone, and now a chance for the Bears to chase after it. Austin Poltz going to war with Zachary Tam. Shot deflects behind the cage. Don't think it ever troubled Roddy. And missing the pass through the zone for Liam Baird, and an early whistle there, because I don't know if that race had been allowed to continue. Liam Baird might have been first to their dots, but pretty early whistle for that icing. But no harm, no foul. I'll line everyone the way we want on the faceoff and get back underway. Gordon for Baird, and just chipped into the neutral zone. Ducks can get a couple of fresh defensemen out there as Cal collects the puck in their own zone. Cross ice pass into the middle. Coming through to the slot, and now a shot that's turned aside by Rowdy Roddy. Puck picked up there by Jack Garrity. Dropped back though, and no one was there for it. Bears will hop on it in the neutral zone. Big collision separating man from puck, and deflection there. Little nervy from 55 is Lars Kroos. I believe I was saying Kroos last night, but I'm told that's Kroos. I'll get better on those names as the season goes on. And then they'll change the numbers on me, and I will lose track of who everyone is for another 2 weeks. But here's Lars through the neutral zone and across the blue line, deflected away from him. Collected by the Bears, and now Seth Platt with his first touch as an Oregon Duck, wearing the number 4 jersey. Deflected, not a great pass. The shot ends up going wide, where it's taken behind the net by Tobin Fix, former junior king in the purple helmet. Seth Platt, so 12-4 looks like the D pair. So 58 was Seth Platt. Number 4 was Patrick Roughton. Isaiah Strategos chasing after it, where it's moved along by Chorlian of the Bears. Strategos out there with Fortney and Rendell. That's an interesting line. I like it. Caden Gordon, shot scores! A snipe from number 13, and he's on the board. That's a shame. I wish I had a replay of that one. I messed up the recording on it, but really nice shot from Caden. Get that opening goal. So Caden Gordon gets the opener. He's looked good with Austin Poltz as that number 1 D player. A lot of pressure to play with a guy like Poltzy. Talk about somebody who demands success, but Caden so far has looked up to that challenge through this first game and 2.5 minutes as the Ducks have an early lead. Puck into the corner there. Good stick to deflect that one. Isaiah Strategos will collect it. Nice play from the captain, Austin Poltz. And losing an edge there for Cal was number 6, Alex Carbone. Big hit on the boards and save made. Boys will be separated. Routson will move toward that one. Griffin Minchin out there for the Ducks now. And here's Charlie Mayer looking for a deflection, and Minchin was there. It did hit off his stick, I think, but ended up trickling wide of the cage. But good energy play, or awareness rather, from Griffin to get there. Dom Estrada also out there to complete that line. Quick shot through, turned aside. That was from Tobin Fix. And Ducks will win the race to this one for icing. And I'll say again, I think that whistle was a second or two earlier than maybe I would have blown it, but hybrid icing's hard. In that case, anyway, I think the Ducks were going to win the race anyway, so not quite the same. Collected by Austin Poltz. Poltz dropped it back for Liam Baird, but not on the same page. Garrity, nice job to poke it away. Garrity for Gagan. Garrity behind the net, back around, trying to get it at the point to Liam Baird. Couldn't find him. Now it's Seth Platt with Austin Poltz. Shot through. Peterson made the save. Squirts away from him, but Cal will just keep it around the boards. Now another shot did not get through. Taken from the point, and a save made, and a big hit. That was Jake Sidak for Cal. Listed as a junior, but I feel like I've been calling his name at Bears games for about 7 years now. Earns the face-off, earns some change, earns a breather for everybody, but not a shot that ever looked particularly dangerous. Here's Lars. He'll flip it in, battle for it. There's DeRosier out there as well. Now poked by Tobin Fix. There's a hit. Still battling now, trying to get the puck into a more dangerous position are the Ducks, but it deflects into the neutral zone, where they'll still get to it first through Patrick Routson, now finding Fix. Pass was looking for Austin Charnholm, but didn't find the Montanan. And the Bears now across the blue line with a block shot. Right back, though, in a shooting position, and that was a shot block that almost turned into a real dangerous one for Cal. Now 2-on-1 for the Ducks. Shot through, deflected, netting. Charnholm was really buzzing to try to get up the ice to provide support. In the end, the shot still forces a save. Gets a face-off. Ducks will get a fresh group out there with exactly 14 minutes left in this opening period, which the Ducks lead by a 1-0, a score of 1-0. That was from Caden Gordon, top corner from the point, making it 1-0. That was a lot of 1-0s there. Rendell, nice play. Wins the puck right back for Fortney. Now Gordon again. Shot deflects. Strata goes backhand. What a save! I don't know how you play goaltender, man. Really nicely done from the Cal net, but there deflects and scores! From the celly, I think it was Austin Poltz. I'm not sure. It looked like maybe it was Rendell deflecting in front. Whoever it was, it's 2-1 the score. Or 2-0 the score, rather. We'll see if we can even hear the announcement. Been difficult to make heads or tails of the PA from up here. So 2-0 the Ducks lead. Fast start from this Oregon team through the first 6 minutes, and whistle there. Griffin Minchin, Charlie Marr, Damas Strata out there as the forward group, with Jordan Larrabee and Pat Routson behind him on defense in front of Roddy Peterson. Cal through the zone. Forced behind the net. Estrada gets a stick to it as it deflects into the netting with 12:58 left in the opening period. 2-0 the score. That'll send out. Can they get it out of the zone? Not quite. Austin Poltz picks it up, circles behind his own net. Finds Gordon, poked though, right in the slot, backhand and scores! Cal's not gonna lie down. Tobin Fix picks it up. There's Cal again collecting in the neutral zone. Shot is blocked though, 2 Ducks there. Now Rendell. Oh, what a pass. All the way up the ice. What a goal from the Ducks. Absolutely phenomenal play. And they respond right back. And they make it 3-1. Liam Baird, I think Gagan actually was the pass. Just Can't say enough about that one. I'm gonna try and cut a replay of that one at intermission. I know most of y'all, or all of you, are gonna be watching this on replay. Keep an eye out though when you pass through the intermission. Keep an eye out for the replay. I'm gonna try and cut that one again because just a really phenomenal pass across the ice to set that play up, and then a great finish as well. Now Cal, their turn to respond. Separated from the puck. It was Austin Poltz had the second one for the Ducks. Gonna try and get you caught up on the actual goal scorers. Meanwhile, here's Cross deflected, and that shot was looking bottom corner. Sticked away. Seth Platt has time here. Finds Charnholm and just sent in. Kerms all the way around the corner. 11:15 officially left in this one. Or in this period, I should say. A lot more than that left in the game. Cal behind their own net. They'll rip it around. Charnholm just forces them to play it back. Now trying to start up ice for the Bears into the neutral zone, but a sloppy pass. And it's icing against Cal with 10:47 left in the first period. Halfway or so through this first period. Strategos tried to get a stick on that. Big collision there, gets the benches going. Austin Poltz for Gordon. Across, but too far for Connor Rendell. And it's going to be an icing. It was Liam Baird that ended up with the finish on that goal. The third goal for the Ducks, that is. On the face-off win for the Ducks. Up for Isaiah Strategos. Trying to find Rendell, but intercepted there. And it'll just trickle through to the Cal zone. That was Ethan Sheppy. Shot through from Rendell. Blocked. Another one from Gordon. Never got through. And Gordon and Poltz chasing this, but Cal will win the race to it. Avoids the icing. It's number 23, Brian Found, for the Bears. Just kept in. But just along the perimeter, Cal just really struggling to get much of anything going in dangerous positions, rather. Another shot looking for a deflection. It does deflect, but wide of the cage. Now behind the net, trying to set up the backdoor play. They get a shot. It creates a rebound, but it's cleared by the Ducks. Another one comes through, and it's saved by Roddy Peterson with 9:18 left in the first period. And again, we go to shout real early here. A fourth quarter song at Autzen Stadium. It's a first period affair in Medford. Getting the people going. Upwards of 600 in attendance tonight. About 100 or so, at least more than yesterday at last count. And boy, do we love it here. Really Not just saying that because it's the polite thing to say. It is an awesome place to come and play hockey here. Charlie Mayer couldn't get it to Minchin. Out there with Estrada as well. Griffin Minchin flips it forward. Cal just with the puck, but forced back in their own end. Really not being allowed to get much going. Through the neutral zone now, but Tobin Fix finds the puck on his stick. Estrada chipped it forward. Minchin couldn't collect. And the Bears again in their own end. With 8:18 left in the first period. Tobin Fix behind the Ducks net. Wraps it back for Patrick Routson. Little dangerous there. But doesn't cost the Ducks too much. Now here's Routson shooting and sent into the corner. Austin Poltz with some time. 7:50 left in the first period. Routson off the boards towards Minchin. Couldn't find him. Or Liam Baird, rather. Across. Blocked the pass. Did Cal's captain, number 4, Matt Chorlian. Couple of Ducks were ready to rip a hole in the net if that pass made its way through the slot, but good job from Cal's number 4. Seth Platt dumps it in and takes a bit of a hit in the process. Stays on his feet. Good tough play. Tried the pass for Gagan. Deflects. Bear lost their stick, but it'll squirt out after all those caroms for a chance for Cal. But the shot from more or less the blue line along the ice was not especially challenging for Roddy Peterson. Here's Jack Garrity moving through the zone. He fires a shot, deflects, and bounces all the way into the corner where Moose finds it again. Large Alaskan hockey player, Jack Garrity. Now to Anchorage. What a pass for Gagan, and threw it on goal. Save made. 6:24 officially left in the first period. .6:24 as we said. First period. 3-1 Duck score. Apologize, kind of little off my game tonight. No color commentator has me a little more flustered than it seems like it usually would. The shot through, blocked there. Fix will chase after it. Here's DeRosier. Well, picked up by Cal. DeRosier again finds the puck on his stick, flips it forward for Crows. And Crows now for Poltz. Shot goes through and hits a broken stick. Crows looking for contact there. And Cal now through the zone, a chance. Austin Poltz with a big hit on the puck carrier. And a second one. But still a chance for Cal, and they score. Tough break for the Ducks on that one. That's Layden Carlitz who got the goal for Cal. know, this Bears team, you give them opportunities. The Ducks have done that rather a couple of times this weekend. They will take advantage of them. Might not be quite on the Ducks' talent level, but they're plenty good to keep you honest on the ice. Plenty good enough to take advantage of a broken play. Rips that one behind the net. Got a good stick on that one, does Cal. They're buzzing a bit now, having made it 3-2. Last time Cal scored, the Ducks responded pretty quickly, and they'll try to do the same here. Isaiah Strategos just knocked off the puck. Fortney will give chase. Battling in the corner. If Tobin Fix can keep it in and can. And now he sends it down low across. Rendell took a hack at it, but it was blocked. Now Routson, good job to win the puck there. Routson will just carry it up ice here. Tried to dangle through. Couldn't get there. Tobin Fix will glove it out of the air. And now Rendell knocked off the puck. That gets the Cal bench going. Routson now for Mayer. Shot through a lot of traffic. Eventually picked up behind the net. And now a chance for Cal if they can clear it, but they can't. Ducks do a good job continuing the battle for that puck. Charlie Mayer behind the net for Routson, but out of the zone. Tobin Fix now. Back for Routson. For Mayer, but no one there to pick it up. Cal will take it for their own right. Now across the blue line come the Bears. Peterson makes the save. Peterson holds on. It's nice stick handle there and a good pass to find Liam Baird, and the Ducks have half a second to think. Now Baird will try to take it through traffic. Puck's loose, poked home, is it? It's got to be under there somewhere, but the referee's arm never points to goal. Boy, from up here it looked like that would be harder to not score, but credit, I suppose, to the Cal netminder for keeping that one out. Off the face-off, the Bears come away with that puck. Liam Baird will poke it back in, though. Jimmy Gagan in pursuit. Centering pass, but Garrity can't find it. It skips over the stick of Poltz. Backhanded, nicely done to find Garrity, then sent it across, looking for Baird, but not quite there. We had some clock mishap as Liam Baird was just punched while he was on the ice. The hit was fine. The contact after the hit was not fine, and these fans will let him hear it. That's an unacceptable missed call from the officials of literally hitting a guy in the face while he's on the ice. And hopefully it can galvanize the Ducks a little bit. Here they are into the zone, deflected, and can't settle for anyone. Now picked up by the Bears. now finally going to get a penalty against the Bears here. Pick any number of things over the last few minutes. So the Ducks with the 6-on-5. And remember, in the ACHA, if you score on a 6-on-5, you still get your power play. So basically it's an extended power play. And now we get the whistle, and the Ducks will go to the man advantage with 1:14 left in the first period. This is the one area of the game, the power play, that I think the Ducks really felt like they should have done better last night. So here's what they got going this time. Tap back for Baird, now Pat Routson. Garrity across for Rendell, or Rendell in the center rather. That was Gagan shooting. 48 seconds left in the first period. A 3-2 hockey game. And Cal gets the clear. Buddy Peterson will play it behind his own net. Pat Routson's got to hurry to it. There was a Cal Bear player in hot pursuit as well. Eventually Patrick gets it on his stick, but a Cal with two skaters in the Ducks zone, making it difficult to get out, and Jack Garrity lost his stick. That'll make it real difficult to get that puck out. Liam Baird forced into the boards. Routson comes back to collect it. 13 seconds left in the period. Jack Garrity with Rendell. 10 seconds left. Garrity trying to find Rendell. Throwing it on goal, but it deflects behind. 2 seconds left. And the shot comes through late. And another hit up high, right behind after the whistle. And referees are kind of just letting him go. Having some fun here in Medford. And Austin Poltz will separate Jimmy Gagan and push him back to the bench. That was a hell of an ending to that first period. And Cal's a little chippy tonight. Didn't see as much of that yesterday, but boy, we got a spicy one in Medford. We are going to take a break, and we will be back with you for the second period. Don't go too far. All right, we're gonna try this replay. I think I got it for the for that Ducks' second goal here. So we'll take one more look at it if we can get it through, and it started too late. Well, I tried. I'll keep playing around with the replay software. I got a nice replay of the silly as it was, and hopefully by our next game, hopefully I've got a better command of that replay process for you. So 7 minutes or so left for you to skip before the second period gets underway. All right, we're back. Sorry about the lack of replay stuff. Working out the kinks. It's a little difficult to do everything at once, but 3-2 is our score after 20 minutes of play. As we understand it, for that whole skirmish at the end of the period, the Ducks ended up with 4 minutes of penalties, Cal with only 2, despite it looking pretty clear who instigated what. And I'm still scratching my head as to how the Cal hit of the player on the ice was just shrugged off by the referees. The Ducks did have, before all of that, they should have had 46 seconds of carryover power play time. That penalty for the Bears started with, I think, 1:14 left on the clock, but they didn't disable the penalty timer for the scoreboard, so it ticked down at the intermission. So we do have 4 out there for the Ducks. I think it should be 3 for the Bears right now. If they took a penalty from that skirmish and they were already serving one, why are there 4 Bears on the ice? I'm a little bit confused, unless they made them matching and we're 2 minutes and a whistle. But if that was the case, then it should be, well, 5-on-4 plus 1 extra Duck. So I guess that would make it 4-on-4. Nothing is on the score clock right now. And I think they're going to send both teams to the benches while we figure out the penalty issues. Got the referees talking to the coaches right now. Okay, so yeah, we got our 44 seconds of remaining power play time for the Bears. Jimmy Gagan gets 2 minutes for the Ducks. And then the other 2 minutes, I think, are going to be matching minors. So there'll be 2 minutes and a whistle. They'll be out the first whistle after the 18-minute mark, it looks like. All right, now we're ready to play hockey again. 3-2 Ducks lead. Second period's underway. 4-on-4 for the time being. Or is it 4? Yes, 4 Ducks. Oh, similar to last night, the Ducks had the upper hand in that first period, but couldn't really pull away. That was a dangerous shot from Cal, and now maybe another one as it deflects wide. Ducks on the 4-on-4. Now out of the zone, it's Liam Baird, a goal scorer in the first period. Across, deflects it, off for the Bears. Well, you create dangerous situations, and sometimes you get a little bit fortunate. That's one that poor Nolan McMahon is going to be seeing that one in his sleep tonight. The puck deflects in off his skates. It's 4-2 Ducks. They stretch it back out to a 2-goal lead. And we've still got 4 seconds left of 4-on-4. Then the Ducks will be shorthanded for the first time tonight. Connor Rendell collects it off the faceoff. Here's Rendell with Minchin. It deflects wide. Tobin Fixel backpedal. The Bears pick it up. Minchin on it in the neutral zone. Flips it off the boards. Chasing after it, Rendell, but Shorelian always favored. Now, fanning on it is McMahon. Tough 2 minutes for him. But in the end, the Bears able to get it out of the zone. Shot deflects through, or doesn't deflect, rather deflected by Peterson. And just kind of a little fluttering puck there that started to look real dangerous as it got toward net, but Roddy had the angle covered. Shot goes wide from the Bears. 30 seconds left on the man advantage. As Shorelian slides it across, Pat Routson gets on it. 3-on-1 for the Ducks as they hurry. Routson shot off the glass. Right back for Tobin Fix. Towards Minchin behind the net. It's just stuck there, and that'll serve the Ducks well. Skaters out of the box, and one more Duck will be out of the box once the next whistle goes. Charlie Mayer. Routson, shot deflects, rebound is there, across Tapton! Great team play from the Ducks, 5-2 they lead. Goals all night for the Ducks. Last night, 5 goals in 22 and a half minutes. Tonight, the boys are buzzing. Connor Rendell wanted another shift. So it's a 3-goal lead for the Ducks now, and an icing against the Bears. Anytime you're passing the puck behind the goaltender, as the Ducks were right before that goal, you're in a pretty good position. You can just slot it behind the netminder through the crease and have a guy waiting to tap it home. Caden Gordon is their first, icing waved off. Gordon towards Strategos. Trying to find Mayer with Fortney out there as well. And the Bears will flip it through the neutral zone. It will be another icing against Cal. 16:46 left second period, and I don't know what was said in the dressing room at intermission, but it seems to have worked. Pretty good start to this second period for the Oregon Ducks. Building getting loud again, as Jordan DeRosiers will dig in, DeRosier rather, as Lars Kroos out there as well with Austin Charnholm. With Pat Routson and Jordan Larrabee as well. One veteran out there right now for the Ducks. It's Austin Charnholm. And stop me if you've heard this before. It's going to be, boy, was that a real quick whistle that time on the icing. The puck hadn't even made it across the red line yet. It was going to be icing, don't get me wrong, but we've noted that once or twice today. Quick icing whistles. Routson shot deflects, never got through. Battle raging behind the net. Jack Garrity, big hit on number 16 of Cal. That's Thor Oase. There's Liam Baird. Gets around one. Shot deflects, doesn't get through. Behind the net for Mayer, ends up going through to Routson. Shot, rebound, still there, loose and wide. Baird again throws it on goal, doesn't get there. Hand now cleared, but only as far as Tobin Fix at the blue line. Tried to maybe drop it for Patrick Routson, but couldn't find him. Linesman's arm is up for icing, and that time it's waved off. Just slowed down before I got there. Jake Sidak got it. Loose puck in front, and A quick whistle from the referee. And I couldn't see it from up here, but the puck ended up in the net. The linesman retrieving it right now, but the referee saying he had already blown the play dead. Real quick whistle there. Real quick whistle there, Stripes. Wouldn't be a pack 8 game without some head scratching. Big hit right in front of the Ducks bench. Roddy Peterson gets the paddle down on that one. Austin Poltz can't free it from the zone. Now Poltz collects it. Charnholm kicks it forward in the neutral zone, trying to get around to Bear. Can't. And Poltzy on it again. Off the boards for Kroos just behind him. And another icing. With 14-12 officially left in the second period of a 5-2 hockey game. Rendell shooting wide. Another one that goes wide. Tobin Fix with a laser. That's gloved by the Cal netminder. My memory eludes me on the pads of the netminder last night. Is that the same one? It looks like 35 on his arm. So that's Matt Adrian, who's in goal for the Bears tonight. Max Wiseman, rather. The Ursine netminder last night. He looked real good. I think Ursine is the word I'm looking for, other relating to Bears. Here's Tobin Fix back to the hockey game that's here and out of vocab hour. Routson for Fortney. Shot deflects wide. 13-18 left, second period. Shot that's just gloved by Roddy Peterson. And again, a little bit of something extra after that one. 13-10 left in the period. Wound nearly finding Mayer. Now Griffin Minchin will pick it up. Damas Strada also behind the net, but Minchin's there. Trying to work it back around. Battle in front of the benches, and Cal comes away with it. Struggling still, though, to get it through the neutral zone. Now Griffin Minchin. For Damas Strada, who's bodied off the puck. Does a good job to stay on his feet, but couldn't control possession. It does keep the puck in the Cal end, though. And the Bears just trying to work it out of the zone. Now they do, into the neutral zone. It's Sidak for Cal. Waiting, sending it in front. And a great play set up by the Bears. They just couldn't get the shot to go at the end of it. More just weird bounces sometimes in this one. And a puck found its way to the slot before it was removed from it by the Ducks defense. Austin Poltz will chase it down. Backhanded it, but no one there, so it just sets up for the Bears. Cross-ice pass, not quite clean enough to set up a shot. And now Poltz again. Caden Gordon. Nice pass. Baird dropping it for Gagan. 11:29. You can start to see this first unit developing some chemistry together through this last little bit, and man, those three playing together, a lot of potential there. Says a lot about the strength of Liam Baird and Jimmy Gagan, the rookies, to be looking so good with Jack Garrity, or playing at his level, I should say. As the puck deflects up and out. Now that is a talented group of three up there. .11:06 left, second period. Another pass from Garrity to Gagan, back to Garrity as he's laid out behind the net, but Gagan collects it right back for Jack Garrity, back to his feet. Now back towards Tobin Fix. Deflects off his stick, sent back into the corner, but Gagan and Baird had to get back on side. Now they do. Gagan in pursuit. Cal drops it back for not number 23, but number 3, Zach Tam. Big collision down there again. Bodies flying around a little bit. 10:19 left, second period. Patrick Routson got a stick to that, just knocked it back into the Cal zone. And now it's Liam Baird flipping it back into the Cal zone. Chorlian with it for Cal. Sharnholm knocked that one down in the neutral zone, but it ended up bouncing right to Cal's stick, and they'll send it in where Peterson covers it up. And again, we've got a real coming together after the whistle. You might hear some of the Ducks scratches next to me if you're hearing shouts at them and just telling the Ducks, don't worry about it, leave him alone, let him take his penalty. And that's the same guy for Cal, Lance Karlitz, the junior center. He has been in the thick of it for the Bears. That's his second penalty of the night. As we're back underway. Ducks on the man advantage. Just trying to create space on the breakout. Now Austin Poltz. Crows. DeRosier. DeRosier behind the goal. One way then the other. Now Crows. To Poltz, one-timer. Charnholm off the post! Feed that man the puck. Deflects up and out. One key on that Ducks power play is to look for the Montanan and just give him something to bomb toward goal. Scored a few of those in his Oregon career. Different power play unit out there for the Ducks now. Little nervy, and could have been a trip there, really, against the Bears. Here's Liam Baird across the blue line. Now putting on the brakes. Back to Gagan at the point. Quickly back to Baird. And just kept in by Routson. Back across for Garrity. Garrity, Baird, Rendell, Routson. Shot wide, and I think Gagan is the fifth. Rendell, one-timer, scores! Six to 2, the Ducks lead on the power play goal from Connor Rendell. We go once more. It's a 4-goal Duck lead. Really strong second period. Charnholm intercepts that one, flips it in. The Ducks will chase it into the corner. Seth Platt fires a shot. And now Cal through the zone. And a whistle. High sticking called against Cal. Or is it against DeRosier down here? I think DeRosier just went into the box beneath me. Yep, it is. So the Ducks to the penalty kill with a 4-goal lead. And 7:28 left in the period. The faceoff will be to the glove side of Roddy Peterson. And we're back underway. Minchin, Rendell, Gordon, and Poltz, the PK unit for the Ducks. And maybe a chance shorthanded here. Connor Rendell. Shot through traffic. Rebound right back to Rendy. And big collision there. I'm not sure what is going on here. I think maybe the puck was just covered up. I didn't see where it went, but nothing additional on the board in the face-off in the Cal zone, which again just makes me increasingly hungry as the night goes on, saying that all the time. Gotta change it up. The Berkeley zone, the Bear zone, the California zone. Shorelian shot easily turned aside by Peterson. 6:15 left. Second period. Shorelian again, but pushed into the boards by Austin Poltz. One-timer from Shorelian. Good block. Charlie Mayer. So now it's Mayer. Mayer, Gordon, Baird, and Poltzy out there for 4, and Charlie's lost his stick. Shot comes through. "14 seconds left on the DeRosier minor. And we'll do it again. Routes in a deflection in the neutral zone by Gagan. And the Ducks back to full strength now. Gagan collects the puck. Garrity behind him. Garrity collects it now. And Routson knocks it down in the neutral zone where it's picked up fresh out of the box by Jordan DeRosier. Tobin Fix sends it forward for Routson. Swiping and missing on a hit. And is number 15 of the Bears. Oh, hey, we've said his name a few times. Lance Karlitz. He's trying to hit everything that moves tonight. Here's Gagan. Tried to find Tobin Fix, but deflected. Puck got to Fix eventually, but Angle was gone by that point. Now at DeRosier's feet. A battle ensues, and Garrity throwing the weight around. Someone tried to knock Garrity down and got the worst of it. Sent across, but no one there to knock it home. Ripped wide and off the netting. It's like how they say if you hit a moose with your car, you should be more worried about your car than the moose. If you hit a moose on the ice, you should be more worried about the guy that hit him than you should about number 91 in white. Flex into the corner, somehow doesn't get the netting. And we'll keep playing live hockey here. 3:51 left in the period. Poltz knocked it down but couldn't collect it. And now momentarily into the Duck zone, but only momentarily. Across the blue line for Cal again, the shot blocked. Right back for another shooting opportunity, and then Peterson there and Poltz there to clear space. Fans, just can't say enough about the fans in Medford. Every time we've been here, but these last 2 nights especially, this place is just mobbed. People loving the music. Had some folks tailgating before this one. Line showed up early. It's just been a blast. Here's Estrada sending it across. Routson, Mayer. Routson again. A shot not down, picked up by the Bears. 3 minutes left in the period. Nifty pass there and a second one. Now a 2-on-1 if they really hurry. Estrada shot is knocked away. Routson. Shot of his own. Didn't get through. Cal's there. Mayer trying to find the puck. Tobin Fix gets a stick to it. Rodson got a little bit of time, but not much. And he'll put the brakes on, goes the other way. Tried to find Kroos, and that will be waved off icing. Two minutes left in the period. Austin Poltz across for Tobin Fix. Back to Poltz. DeRosier. Puck still loose, it's still in front. Natom, they score! 7-2 with $1:35 left in the period. Austin Charnholm was there to clean up the mess and makes it lucky number 7 for the Oregon Ducks. Gotta keep the foot down here. What a real good second period. Real good second period, and it has to be said, a real good, not just a good second period, but a good response to the way the first period ended with a little bit of chippiness from Cal and a lot of frustration from the Ducks. They started out a little short-handed, but instead of matching chippiness with chippiness, they've just responded by scoring 4 straight goals. Nearly made it a 5th straight with 1:10 left in the period. Gordon there, and 1 minute left now in the period. Shorelian, shot blocked. Liam Baird, nice job, 7. And Liam will find it at his feet. He's able to flip it forward for the dangerous Jimmy Gagan. Gagan, there's Jack. Shot, created a rebound and couldn't get it on goal a second time. Here's Gordon. "25 seconds left in the period, 7-2 the score. It's Strategos, Fortney, Rendell. Fortney and Rendell, the group out there for the Ducks to close out this period. Still 10 seconds left in the second period. Maybe one last chance if they can hurry. Here's Isaiah Strategos blown up through the middle. 5 seconds left. Can Seth Platt throw it on goal? Not quite. And that's how the second period will end. But what a second period it was. 7-2 for the Ducks, the score after 40 minutes of play. We will take a break and we will be back with you for the third and final period. We will see you, we'll see you pretty shortly since you're recording this and you're not going to sit there for the entire intermission. So I don't need to tell you not to go far. You don't have very far to go. We'll hang around for 15 minutes or so and then be back with you to close things out. for the third period. 7-2 the Ducks lead after a 4-goal explosion in that second period. Just a really solid, pretty close to perfect 20 minutes of hockey. And especially notable to do that after the way the first period ended. The Ducks feel like they were more than a little bit hard done by the officiating in the last 2 minutes or so of that first period. They respond in the second period, not by getting chippy, not by losing their discipline, but by blanking the Bears and posting a 4 spot of their own. 20 minutes left in this one. As the flex off Gagan. 19:55 left. Third period. Played off the boards. Cal collects it. Gordon and Poltz out there, the D pairing. Poltz picks it up. And here he comes. Across the blue line, offside though, I guess. .23 left third period as we are back underway. It's a 7-2 lead for the Ducks. You'd like to see them keep the foot down. Derek and I talked a little bit about it last night as Peterson deflects that away and Routson knocks it away in the corner. In the ACHA, the way that formula works, margin of victory is a big deal, up to 7 goals. So if you are greedy, and here in the broadcast booth we have the luxury of being greedy, you'd like the Ducks to get at least 2 more and keep that Cal score right where it is. But of course Cal is a good, strong hockey team themselves, and after the way that the Ducks pulled ahead in that second period, Cal's not just going to lie down here. Gonna keep fighting. 18:25 left. Routson got to stick to it in the neutral zone. It's going to deflect to Peterson, who covers it up with 18:17 left. Another fantastic weekend in Medford. We look forward to seeing you in Eugene next week. Hopefully live. Hopefully in person. But failing that on the broadcast. A nice hardwired connection in my home booth. I'm looking forward to that. $18:15 left. Isaiah Strategos out there with Rendell and Fortney. Rendell and Strategos battle behind the net for it. Cal came away with it. Poltz intercepts. Ducks have to get back on side, but that'll hem the Bears in a little bit. 17:30 left in the period, and then regulation. Fortney on his stick. Around for Caden Gordon. We'll have the first goal of the night to get us going. 7 goals ago for the Ducks. Rendell with a stick on it just across the red line. He'll go for a change. The other 2 Ducks will chase after it. And the Bears do come away with it, but all they can do is flip it toward the neutral zone where they recover it again after Routson had knocked it down. Minchin slides it across for Dom Estrada. Poke behind the net, bouncing around right back toward Dom. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I think that I've been calling Nick Slate and Patrick Routson all night. I've got 2 4s written down on my roster. And I think Pat's actually been sitting tonight with Nick Slayton wearing number 4 instead of the 29 he wore last night, since Dom Estrada is playing tonight. And penalty against the Ducks. And it is, I think, Garrity going to the box? Yeah, for interference. Cannot wait for the Ducks to get their full jerseys this year, and the number confusion will be a little bit less confusing. Spent all week studying jersey numbers this week, and then stuff is different when we get down here. That's my fault for thinking it would be anything other than that, and especially this first weekend of the season. Another dangerous one through the slot, but never able to be directed on goal by Cal. They'll set up behind the net now. Shot deflects through, and the Ducks have a chance to clear, even better than the clear. Austin Poltz will skate it through the neutral zone, drops it back for Liam Baird, and it's maybe a shorthanded chance for the Ducks. If not a chance, just a chance to get the puck away from their zone for a few seconds. 1:14 left on the man advantage. And Slayton will clear the puck. We'll get that right for the third period at least.
Swing!
44 seconds left on the man advantage. 14:50 left in the third period with a 7-2 lead for the Ducks.
Opposite!
Shot goes wide for the Bears. Never challenged Roddy. Back up to the point. Across D to D. Chorlian slaps one through, but Minchin got a block to it. Trying to stuff it home. Is Cal still loose around the crease now? Back out to the point. Across to Sidak and deflected by Minchin. Good active stick again. Ducks back to full strength. And Charnholm will hit the ice. 27 and 37 there. Minchin and Charnholm. Crows rushing in on it. DeRosier will get there. Little dangerous there, buddy. And no harm, no foul in the long run, but boy, was that more stressful than it should have been. Cross across, looking for Charney, couldn't quite find him. DeRosier. Icing. 15:09 left in regulation. DeRosier knocks it away. Still, it's Cal with the puck, though. Holtz will backhand it. Right into the slot again, and the shot goes wide. Cal has made Oregon pay for a few of those over these last 24 hours, but not that time. Slayton will pick it up. Right back in front again, and can't make them pay. Another good pass in front of Slayton, but too far. Liam Baird on the ice now, along with Garrity and Gagan. It's that number one unit. We sung their praises in the second period. And a chance maybe for them again. 2-on-1, and good stick from Cal. But right back towards Garrity, and offside eventually against the Ducks. .57 officially left in period number 3. Bears will control it off the face-off. Well, quick on the switch at the music board there. Place would have really been a madhouse. Seth Platt tried to find it off the boards for Liam Baird. Now back around to Nick Slayton. And snatched out of the sky by the netminder, Adrian. Slayton caroms it around. Strategos and Fortney with Rendell. There, Fortney comes away with it. What a strong play from Kurt. Then he's sent into the boards, but Rendell will collect it. And Rendy wins the race to it. Back around towards Seth Platt, but still Rendell with it on his stick. Back for Nick Slayton. Shooting, rebound, loose. They can knock it home. Still it's loose. Back to Seth Platt. Shooting it on goal, knocked into the corner. Strategos knocking it back toward goal. Then sent through the crease and back up towards Slayton. Now Rendell. This is a good shift from the Ducks. Rendell back to Nick Slayton. From the point, shot deflects. Seth Platt will pinch in on it. And now back to Nick Slayton. Weaves through a couple. Turns around, centers, but couldn't quite handle it. Broken stick for Griffin Minchin. It's going to send the Bears the other way. Big collision there. Someone lost a glove. It's a Bear. He's got it back. Couldn't get it on, though. So he's just out there with the hand exposed. And still tangled up with Duck there. That was Jordan Larrabee, who had a little love tap for him and is maybe a little bit lucky himself not to take a penalty the way things have gone tonight. I have to say, if the sweaters were reversed, I'd probably be calling for it. Not to say that that means it would have been a good call. back underway, and the puck will go all the way the length of the ice where the netminder plays it, has to send it into the corner. Liam Baird may just win the race to that and does. Now Charlie Mayer shooting, but deflects wide. 9:27 left in the period. Poltz with fix now. Baird to Minchin. Now Griffin finds it at his feet, sends it forward, trying to connect with Charlie Mayer, but Cal took it in the neutral zone. Now flipped in. Cal's got to go back behind their own net. .8:45 left. Third period. Looking for a deflection, just goes wide. Big hit in the corner. Going to be a penalty against Cal. Coming up right now. We'll wait on the signal from the referee. Roughing the call. And this is a big chance for the Ducks to get another goal, push it that much closer to that magic number of a 7-goal lead that we were talking about. Still time to get there. 8.5 minutes left in this one. It has been a little sloppy in this third period so far. The Ducks back to the man advantage. Running out of breath there. Second game of the season for me too. Here's Nick Slayton. He'll take it all the way up ice himself. Now behind the net. Moving it around the edges of the Ducks. Looking for Rendell, who was making a move toward the slot. Pass was deflected away from him, but the Ducks will keep it around the edges. Now if they can get it back to Garrity, they were looking for it, but Cal got their sticks down on the ice, intercepted it, but the Ducks got it right back. It is Garrity with it. Sending it through, one-timer wide. And you hear the reaction from the crowd here. They saw the play develop. This crowd knows when to make noise. And it's on the stick of Austin Poltz in the neutral zone, but he's got to wait for the Ducks to get back onside. So he'll just go through the neutral zone with it, now across the blue line, wrapping it around all the way towards Charnholm, who'll backhand it toward their corner again for Poltz. Ducks can set something up from behind the net, instead back to the point, looking for Charney from Fortney. Charney shot through traffic, rebound was there, but no one had their stick on the ice for it. Charnholm again, across to Kurt Fortney. Back toward Charney. Saved. .6:49 left in the third, 16 seconds left on the penalty. DeRosier, Kroos, Charnholm, Fortney with Poltz. They're the 5 on the power play for the Oregon Ducks. And timer scores! What did we say? What did we say? Find number 27 and let the Montana Madman do the rest. 8-2. Big lead for the Ducks. One more to max them out. Here's Minchin chasing after it. with the shot. Didn't get through. 6:30 left in the third. Isaiah Strategos intercepts.
Hey, cool your chest, 2-3.
Gordon sends it back. Strategos will collect it. Charlie Mayer's there. Now Gordon with a nifty move creates a chance. Shot deflects behind. Big hit. Stick broken. Tobin Fix a little slow to get up.
And it's sure it was Caden Gordon who took the worst of that. Makes his way to the bench eventually.
And just going to be gloved there by Adrian with 5:29 left. Cal's hitting hard. Not always the cleanest. There have been eras of Oregon hockey where that could be said about the Ducks. But not something I've really seen historically from Berkeley.
Garrity throws a big hit there. That had to feel good. Sending Karlitz to the ice.
Now right back to Garrity. Shot kicked into the corner. Right back poked into the crease, and Cal's on top of it. 4:54 left. The penalty coming up against the Ducks for a trip, I guess. .444 left second period. Third period, rather.
The boards, 4:32 left. Another shot through, kicked into the corner. Shorelian for the Bears. Into the corner instead. Finding Found. Griffin Minchin, nice play. Deflects it into the netting. Ducks can get fresh bodies out there. .401 left, third period. Shorelian thought about a shot, then thought better of it. Rendell collects it and clears for the Ducks. Rendell finds it at his feet. Weaving through, deflects away from him. And he'll just make the smart play and skate it back through the neutral zone. Kill some of that power play time that the Bears have left. They have 40 seconds left of it. Crows Just good puck possession here on the penalty kill for the Ducks. Now they'll take the clear. But they probably killed an extra 10 seconds of that power play just by being patient on the clear. 15 seconds left on the man advantage. Cal in the neutral zone, but can't get through the neutral zone. Minchin looking for, or had DeRosier. I don't know that he saw him. Maybe he didn't think he had the angle to get the pass across. Either way, his shot will still earn a face-off for the Ducks. 2:49 left in the third period. 6 seconds left on the Garrity minor. Slayton sends it in. Ducks back to full strength. And chance in front, deflects wide. Still it's the ones out there. At least the forward unit. Gagan for Tobin Fix. Loads one up, shot deflects, it goes wide. Along these near side boards, we get a battle for it. Baird threw it to the middle of the ice, but no one could connect with it to the Ducks. Tobin Fix will lose an edge, gets back up. Ducks collect a puck. Jack Garrity. Gagan behind the net. Going for the wraparound and just barely able to cut down the angle was Adrian. It's 1:39 officially left in this one. Not a whole lot of drama left in it. Just a matter of what that margin of victory is going to end at. Here's one chance for Cal, though, to have something to say about it. Roddy Peterson just deflects it up into the netting behind him. 1:23 left in the third. Another save made by Roddy. Larrabee into the corner for it. Holtz will go there and find it. Across for Larrabee. Last minute of play here. Crows with a shot, blocked before it ever got through to Adrian. Battle right in front of the Ducks bench. Oregon comes away with the puck. Just taps off of Charnholm's stick into the neutral zone. Right back towards him and sent just on goal. Collected by Adrian. Played to a teammate. 25 seconds left in this one. Slayton will find it right in front of Roddy Peterson's goal, plays it off behind the boards behind the goal, try to find a teammate. 10 seconds left in this one. 7 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1 will do it. There's the horn. It's an opening weekend sweep for the Ducks. An 8-2 win tonight. A 5-2 win last night. A lot of guys getting their first collegiate goals this weekend. Roddy Peterson tonight picking up win number 1 of his sophomore eligibility season.
And really good performance from the Ducks tonight. They were a little hectic in the first period, a little sloppy in the third, but oh boy, that second period was real nice for the Oregon Ducks. And even in the first and third, when they weren't at their best, you still hard to find a whole lot of fault with the effort as a whole. Chemistry really starting to develop, especially that first unit I thought looked excellent tonight. D looked pretty good. Roddy looked pretty good, as did Henry Bradford last night. And just a really solid first 120 minutes of hockey. We will see you next week in Eugene when the Ducks host the San Diego State Aztecs, and circle that one on your calendar. Should be a very good game, a possible Pac-8 title preview as the Aztecs come to Eugene. Isaac Rosenthal is my name. I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you next time.